Whew. Good morning, everybody. Hang on. There we go. Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. And, well, we're progressing towards the vault. Welcome, Master Sugarheart. Shall I show you inside? Yeah. Like, we killed Needhog. And when we got home, they were like, let's overthrow the government. And I'm like, alright. Those are some nice pants. I like those. But how do we carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alpha. No, not even the assembled might of House Forton and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled-ish guardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. Of course. If their hatred for the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Amaric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alpha. No, and I would have you and Old reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, you two, the two of you, may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Istinian. My thanks, Istinian. Will your brothers heed your command? You order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, milady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Old, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Okay. I really want to finish up the Astrologian quest, but I think, or at least I feel like I need to get to the next area first. I don't want to start it and get stuck halfway through because no one's opened the door to what is the Charlian area called? Easelgard? Shrug. So that's where we're going to try and get to today. What do you think, Tataru? Alvino, hold. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's good to see you. And you, Tataru? How'd you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gribberolan and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Amaric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway. I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I've ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, Let's make inquiries below. Is this the way out? Aha. Yeah? What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. Alright. I don't know a god's damn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Oh, are you throwing at me? Huh. That's fun. Are they up or down? They're somewhere over in this area. Aha. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. My blood's not as blue as you might think. Not a single shred of information? Just as I expected, these revolutionaries would not have evaded capture so long without a mass's complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Those are some nice pants. Yeah, no visible difference at all. What does the new ninja outfit look like? Whoa. It's got triangular abs. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibralont knows aught of value? As proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely you must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Hawkeye. Alright, I came out of a door somewhere around over there. We can head back that way. Hey. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, old. That's what my customers expect, and if they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales. I know you've done right by the highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. You can get them for me. Agreed? The hulking hunter in the pillars. I see. The Crozier is what they call their marketplace. French is one of the cultures I know the least about. So I have no idea what crozier might possibly mean. So you're Gibber on Saren boy. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always, right? Right. Any road. I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more till next year. That reminds me. Let me hunt down some orange juice. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Walking around town. Oh, yes. Cleared them in one jump. Whoop. I mean you. Well, you hand them over or not? This ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things that stir the hearts of men, like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Yeah, ninja suit. I used to drink, I used to drink everything, but one of the things I drank was barley wine, and it was the most disgusting drink. That's all. Now that I think on it, there's a woman who's rather fond of this blend. Hertha is her name. She resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Wine aged exactly 5 seconds. What a delight. Wow. Oh. Where is she? She's over there near the astrological. Yes, I'm here, Arthur. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, sir? Yeah. Got some booze. I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare, her special recipe. Must be decades since I last tasted this. Ah, the poor dear. Such a shame she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation. What she felt, but she convinced herself it was love. And he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was a Hur made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. The scandal. Imagine breeding with a filthy human. Not gonna lie, I've been there. My wife has many human-like qualities. He keeps living, laughing, learning, loving. Ugh. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Yarp. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. If ever there's there a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Yarp. Yarp. These are the sounds I make when I jump. Yarp. Yarp. Howdy. Haloni's blessings upon you. A gift? For me? Yeah. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine made once by a dear friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet, somehow she found the time to tend me to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure even the scorn of the other younglings. That girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mist. I know who they're talking about. My memory's super fuzzy about, like, this time in Heaven's Ward. But there's one person I remember very fondly. Like most rational people, I had a huge crush on Tifa growing up. And this person is probably the most Tifa-like character in the game. I don't know, I haven't gotten that far in the game. She was a remarkable woman, old. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood. But blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, old, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Speak to the broom starveling. Sounds like the person whom we talked to earlier, over here. So, still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look, or did you fancy someone specific? What? I'm curious what happens if we answer wrong. I'm looking for a mongrel with raven black eyes and ruby red hair. Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. Okay, how about the ruby red eyes and raven black hair? Oh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't from the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you, 'cause you asked nicely? For a second there? Yeah, kinda did. Looking at my coat, maybe it's too nice. Nyom. You're about to sleep, but wanted to pop in and say hi? Thanks for popping in, Allison. It's been a great week with you popping in and saying hi. You're quickly becoming one of my favorite chatters. Have you made any progress, old? So the Mongol was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Hurrian maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more important information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. You messed up your streak you think you missed yesterday? Yeah, I don't remember you popping in. You missed the end of Wander Stop and a little bit of Nights in Tight Spaces. It was a good stream. It will pop up on YouTube in case you just want to see how Wander Stop ends. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, old. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. Who would hurt Tataru? She's the only potato in the entire realm who isn't evil. Oh, is she up a little higher? I'll try to remember to watch that. Yeah. I am going on vacation after this stream. So you've definitely got some time. Cast my gaze over the streets below, but no sign of Tataru. Ooh, right. Where are you going? I'm taking the kids to see the family. The oldest of the Sugarhearts are still very much alive somehow. She must be around here somewhere. I take it, yeah, you've had no luck either. Nah. I like her striped socks. Ooh, I'm sorry, forget I said anything. Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, old, after them.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, yeah.
Hilda!
Best girl in the
Lay a
game.
finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
We're trying to overthrow the government. Heard you wanted in. You want to visit your family, but Fragpunk is stealing all your money? Oh no. That's terrible. I hope you're getting your money's worth out of that game. I mean, you are playing an awful lot. So I'm assuming you are. But yeah, you gotta be careful with that sort of thing. There are lots of other good games to play too, ones that won't rob you. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Night, I say. Alright. You tried to play every day, Hall. You're still very terrible. Is it because you are high enough rank to encounter tough people? I imagine it's drawn a lot of like the Valorant crowd. I kind of like it though. I'm partial to card games if you can't tell by my class. And so like Fragpunk interests me like more than like say Valorant ever did. You're very new to shooters. You've only played Fortnite before. Yeah, that'll do. Been a while since I've gotten into a good shooter. Some of the card power-ups are super silly. Good. They kind of should be.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, We will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
Would I hate you if you said you've never played Final Fantasy? No, absolutely not.
What in the hells?
Hey.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
I love it.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Get gravitied. My dude does like an adorable little hop skip when he gravities. Skip. 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 Woo!
You disgust me.
Oh wait, are you a healer? You stop that. Stop this, all of you. This is madness. Why are you fighting? Fun? This mongrel bitch is gonna put a bullet between your eyes. See? She's so lovable. Best character.
Helone, guide my sword.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Filthy rats.
All your friends are dead, Charlebert. What are you gonna do about it?
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
I have killed several gods.
Enough!
Excuse me.
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the
Hey, was
Temple
that a
Knights
title drop?
headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Okay, you think it's sleep time for you? Have a good stream. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you. Have a good sleep. I'll see you when I get back. I hope. That or you get back on a normal sleep schedule. I'd be happy with either for you.
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Aye. Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You'll be here. Nice. Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because that's what I am. I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story as old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us. I'll allow them, like them in House Halionart. Hi, kitty. You want to say hi to everybody? Say goodnight to Allison. She's going to bed. Good job. Yeah, I know. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Oh, kitty, did you put boogers on my arm? Lovely. Just carefully placed boogers. Meow. Meow, he says. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But the sense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that nonsense. But not you, then who? You, Temple Knights, of course. Reckon it was your beloved Sir Amaric's doing it first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heaven's Ward. That way they'd have a perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heaven's Ward schemes did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, so they've been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the High Houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? Be fools not to. Given your goals, low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear. But it need not come to this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics for example, they will be unable to join their defenses at the vault. Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean? So you will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. The High Houses believe another attack is imminent. They'll have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. But can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. And it's decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Let's see, what's my time frame looking like? Yeah, we could do the vault. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Amaric and the Bishop. We will, therefore, divide our forces into two parties. Istinian and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Horshafan and Master Alphino. For this plan to succeed, you'll need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavens Ward realize what you intend to do, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you're within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Amaric and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear in their duties? Then let us do what needs to be done. Greetings and salutations, little Sprout. I'm here to remind all Sprouts that the free Fantasia from Old Gridania Moogle will expire in 2 days. Have I picked it up? Oh, I have not, but I also do not fantase myself very often. This is the body I was born with, and I'm going to keep it. But that is a good call out, because that is one of the marketplace real money things that many people might actually use quite frequently. It's located in the Opkalu Falls near the Achievement Certificate Trader. After 7.3, you'll be able to pick another one. Oh. Nice. Is 7.2 out yet? I can't remember. Are we playing 7.2 right now? Or is that the next patch to be released? We are in 7.2, yes. Gotcha. What do you say to that, kitty? Army's kind of happy about how slow it's going. By the time we actually make it to, I don't even know the name of the latest expansion. I'm drawing a blank. It's not Endwalker. Whatever, Pictomance expansion. That's the one. Dawn Trail. Yeah, oof. Drew a blank on that. It's so far away from us. It's gonna be 3 years before we get there. The others are in position, Master Old. I'll send word once you and your party have entered. Let's see. I need to re-up on my orange juice. And let's go. Good old Horshaphant and Alphino are coming with me, but I also get random bannermen. But thanks for popping in, Ruby Arch. That was a handy little announcement. Just gonna spam gravity on these guys. Maybe heal Horseface up a little bit.
Away with you!
Vault is one of the cooler looking dungeons I've seen. Like if it had a really cool soundtrack, it would be ideal. And maybe it'll get there. Right now, it's just somebody falling asleep on a pipe organ. But I'm pretty sure that's how the song Dancing Mad starts. That's one of the old favorites. I can bubble.
I shall show you something special.
I could bubble. Forgot where I put my my group heals. I see you. That's a gravity. Bubble. Alright. Love my bubble. Yeah. Oop. Maybe I don't play under the tank buster.
Focus. Release.
Yeah, I'll get behind you. Feels slightly safer. Are we going over here, are we?
I shall show you something special.
But how? He shrank. Just as Sir Charibert said, withdraw to the inner sanctum. You do that. Okay, we are in 7.1. Next is 7.2. Same then. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought people are waiting for 7.2. Doesn't have an impact on my gameplay. But a lot of the big FF fans are probably sitting there just patiently waiting for more and more story.
Focus. Release.
Bubble for no reason. I just like bubbles. Oh, there's treasure. You know what?
Focus. Release.
Ah, Snow White dye. That's my brand.
Away with you.
I think there's 3 people in there. When it's 3 people, gravity. Or AoE.
Away with you.
Like the very few times I've done the math. Like to do like your best output of DPS. For groups of 3 or more, you stick to your AoEs. Oh, this is cool. Oh man, that hurt. Remember, it's okay to let the DPS die. You gotta revive them at, you know, your convenience. But it's more important to keep your tank alive. I mean, ideally nobody dies ever, but you know. I'm always shocked at how often, like, gamer strategy is just play perfectly and never make any mistakes, obviously. Like, I beat Hades 2 very quickly by relying like 99% on like the self-healing build. Which, you know, no speedrunner or anyone else would ever play because, you know, their strategy is to never get hit in the first place. Whoa. Which I gotta say is a great strategy.
Away with you.
I like to plan for mistakes. I feel like it's a big mistake to account for otherwise.
I'll cut you to
For the
pieces!
House of Leveva! Have at thee!
I will not yield to you!
Could yield a little bit.
I have the power!
Whoa. Is that the first time you've seen like that slightly yuck AoEs?
I have my prize. Bear witness! Focus. Release!
Down with you!
I like this guy. His AoEs are a slightly cooler color. There we go. Before everyone gets pushed. Whoop. Zap.
Away with you!
Oof, I had you. I don't think so. Well, time is on our side. We will meet again. Alright. I learned Earthly Star. Nice. Can't use it in here, but I've learned it. Auditor's gloves. Can I wear those? No. I have to remember, these are the guys that killed my bannermen before. I assume they were just as difficult. Don't mind us. Aw. I already had that particular treasure. I like the horsehead robots, though.
Have at thee!
Like if I had a security system in my house, this is probably what I'd go with. As I broadcast to the world that my house is insecure, what I mean to say is, yeah, I got things like this. My robot sentries are way better than this. Can I wear these earrings? No. I never find anything I can wear immediately. If I had a criticism of this game, and I've got a couple, one of the biggest bummers is gear doesn't seem to matter. But like, if it did matter, that could suck for a lot of people. Like, surely there's somebody who doesn't understand how gear works and they're like running around in their pajamas because they're sexy and they don't understand what glamour is. Like, they're out there. In fact, I bet that's fairly common. But still, it would be nice to like go through a dungeon, find gear, and be excited about it. You know? Cathedral gargoyles, huh? You guys just love standing in the yuck, don't you? Is that what Haloni looks like? Yeah, I can see the appeal. There a treasure chest down there? No. Yeah, I kinda wish my god was a Valkyrie, you know? You again. With your frosty blue raspberry flavored lip gloss. Maybe it's more of a Gatorade frost.
Have at thee! Begone with you!
I wouldn't be surprised in the least if his brand of... Okay, are we running away?
Witness! Sickness must be purged!
Away with you!
Far be it for me to criticize your methods, but...
Begone with you!
Alpha no.
Bear witness! And now the final curtain!
I don't know if that was the right call on my part. Seems to be working out alright.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
Always me on the chain, huh?
Sickness must be purged.
Have at thee! I shall show you something special.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you. Sickness must be
What?
purged.
No! No! He said. Yay! Like, yeah, I like that duty, but like, I really want it to have like a killer soundtrack, you know? Priest pants. Nice. And I can wear them. And I got a new hat. It doesn't look as cool as my old hat. Excuse me.
Our power! How can this be? Hold back!
That's a fast-moving Zeppelin.
Father, please!
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Look out!
Good morning. What a time to arrive. Yeah.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefon!
Only I'd done his tarot reading sooner.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
The spear bouncing off my magnificent abs?
Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
I know not what to say. The others, they're gathered at Fort Tom's Manor. A lot of people get like really torn up about Horchefon's death. I think because they're going through like all the story in like one solid blast. Is he did do a lot for us. He's a really cool guy. But like Moonbreeda's death affected me like a little bit more. And I think it's because it happened so quickly.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His
All right, now it's
sacrifice
starting
shall
to hit
not
a
be
little
forgotten.
harder.
My son.
I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Horchefont took us in, a beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. He did do that. More orange juice, please. We must press on with our mission. Totterer, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let's go speak with Sir Amaric Old. I worry for his well-being. Where is he? Is he back at his old desk? He is. Hello, Firmalbert. I feel like when, you know, as part of your job you get thrown in jail, you might be excused for taking a day off. An audience with the Lord Commander? Yes, of course.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal. The Founding. The Scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy. For from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Yerp.
So this is the power of the echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
Master Sugarheart, Master Alphino, I, Americ, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Are you in preventing whatever it is the Archbishop intends? Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. I said that word weird. No more. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. Thank you, Old. I've heard many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest.
Thanks, Granddad.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Clavio. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat is not. The Archbishop and the Heaven's Word are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Old and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been more difficult, even with my father's support. The road ahead is much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Americ. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Old, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Old, I believe we have much to discuss. Woo! The Soleo was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Laniette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was. Not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu, and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halionart has yet to establish a foothold. Hi, kitty. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I think I know of the perfect candidate. Old, let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Skysteel Manufactory. I see. I'll take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Oh man, are we gonna fight Bismarck? How do I get out of here? There we go. Hi, kitty. You gave me a lick. That's nice. My cat doesn't lick like other kitties. He just sticks his tongue out and pokes you with it. It's really pretty cute. Let's see, are you in here? Yeah. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? We tried to overthrow the government. You haven't heard, have you? Hardly know where to start. He was a good man. So have you ever heard of Aziz Law? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, it's probably some sort of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Old, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. Kitty. His claws were stuck in my shirt. And he was starting to, like, fall down. Now he's gonna bite me. As if we need another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. Into the blue. Alpha No must see to one last thing before he departs. Into the fire is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. I'm nervous about this one. I haven't done my research. I don't think it's too complicated. I think the main thing is not falling off. But I can't remember how to not fall off. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight. I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Pray, forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise. Old, shall we get going? Yes?
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizla, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Old. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Level 63. We're cruising. Considering Solil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching for the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for the Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Somewhere in here there's a lookout. We searched the skies for the Solio, but see nothing resembling a missing airship. Okay. Not over here either. Or is it? Mayhap the effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was the Vanu being attacked? By whom? Over there. Imperial troops. Ishgardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. Well, we've no choice. With me, old, protect the Vanu. Oops. Oh, God.
Protect me!
Here we go. Gravitoire. Get gravity. Oop, that's a lot more. Go. Right in the Hoplomachus. You alright? Netherlings save Lord Lanu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lord Vanu Lanuvanu knows not what wind bears netherlings to Cloudsea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Okay. Lanuvanu owes much and more to netherlings as saviors, as heroes. Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. Okay. Hey, you said come, come. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something about his whereabouts? Now that's notwithstanding, they might have the right of it. I conclude we should accept Lanuvanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, we haven't ridden a fat chocobo in a while. Is that cloud top all the way down there? Like, where are we in relation to cloud top? Way, way far away. Ooh. Stone bears a striking resemblance to a chocobo. And you could take that straight to Camp Cloudtop, can you? Neat. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lanuvanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, okay, Zundu. Ok Zundu? A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are, did you see it? It's that damn flying wheel again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The White? Yeah, there he is. He's wounded. Whoa. He eats islands? By the 12, did he just eat that island? Oh, insatiable White, oh devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Ah, Lanuvanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Okay. I like these guys. I don't think I've found a beast tribe that like really resonates with me. But if you ever find one that does, you can be best friends with them, do quests for them, and eventually you can get a sweet mount. With wisdom as nethers and eyes as clear as cloudless blue as Sonuvanu speaks for Zundu, hearken to his words. Netherlings deliver Lanuvanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to exhort nor zephyr winds, and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains soothe the heart, and sunshine to warm gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Avino Leveva, and these are my companions, Old Sugarheart and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Aha! Like to black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lanuvanu? Alas, no, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we're looking for at the present. The men we seek wear the armor of the purest white and are often led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lord Lanuvanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns we are, Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanuvanu. Aye, aye! Winds carry the purpose of the Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Aziz's law. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is Aziz's law? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the heart of the tempest. There lies the ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isles where the key is kept. Deep in bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond the reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lord Lanuvanu, for as stone gives way to water, and wind all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. Okay. We gonna fight the whale? So, Aziz's law is home to the forbidden secrets accessible only to the bearer of a key, which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. We need not slay the whale and claim the key first. They surely will. What? Quite how we will go about this is another matter, as was the case in our battle with Leviathan. We are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin learning more about the white. Let us question the residents of this village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Okay. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunuvali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present yourself with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunuvali with a bow. You over here somewhere? Uno. Uno? Oh, there you are. Right in plain sight. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kunavali and begs to hear tales? None who deserve aught, that much she knows. Okay. Hang on. Calm down. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunavali, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. It is long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is among many newborn. He swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him into the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea, to which he cannot return, but in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and new sea is born home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and haunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. Kitty, what are you doing? Okay. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vanu, his hunger that of a wild beast. His isles are a gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kunavali knows no tales like this. Okay. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Actually, we're gonna chocobo hustle. Kitty, you are sitting in the most awkward spot, bumping the microphone, meowing, scratching, biting. It is breakfast time, but you gotta, like, hold on for, like, 1 second, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Meow. He says, meow. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes, technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? Well, what have you? Alpha, no, what did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it, Alpha. No, my boy, I could kiss you. Don't do that. Don't kiss that man. From what we've observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, then reel it in close, enabling our resident icon slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Old fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Let's do it. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust this task like this to anyone else. Nor I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all, the more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boy and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island mine, I want a mouthful at most. Well, we didn't get quite as far as I'd hoped, but we're getting to an exciting part. We get to fight Bismarck next time. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I had a great time. I should let you know, fans of Final Fantasy, I am going on vacation. I may miss next week, but I'll be back before you know it, and then we will fight a whale. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.